Welcome to the Orange Power Sports Update. I'm Charlie Thomas. Breaking news out of Minnesota, a three-team trade sent NBA All-Star center Karl-Anthony Towns to the New York Knicks. The Timberwolves received Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo, and a first-round pick. The third team in the trade, the Hornets, received multiple Day 2 picks and 3 G League players. Moving over to the NFL, we head down to Atlanta for Thursday Night Football, where the Falcons hosted the Buccaneers in what ended up being a thriller in overtime.
Second and 10.
The Falcons kicked things off in their opening drive with a touchdown pass from Kirk Cousins to Drake London, taking a 7-point lead to start the game. Then early in the second quarter, Kirk Cousins connected with Darnell Mooney for a touchdown, putting the Falcons back on top 14-10. Then the Buccaneers would take a 24-17 lead heading into the halftime after Baker Mayfield connected with former OU teammate Sterling Shepard for a touchdown. The third quarter was quiet on offense, with both teams adding just a field goal, with the Buccaneers leading 27-20 heading into the fourth. In the fourth quarter, the Falcons, with just 1 second left, managed to send the game into overtime with a 52-yard field goal attempt from Younghoe Koo. The Falcons wasted no time in overtime as Kirk Cousins connected with Kaderil Hodge for a 45-yard touchdown to secure a 36-30 victory. A thriller in Atlanta and a historic night for Kirk Cousins, who threw for over 500 yards, a career high, and 4 touchdowns. The Falcons improved to 3-2, while the Buccaneers dropped to 3-2. In the MLB playoffs, the Brewers faced the Mets in a wild-card elimination game. After an intense pitching duel, it wasn't until the bottom of the seventh when first baseman Jake Bauers came in to pinch hit and sent a towering fly ball to the second deck to open the scoring and give the Brewers the lead. The very next batter was Sal Frelick, and the 24-year-old followed with another bomb to deep right field to take a 2-0 lead for the Brewers. The Mets down to their final 2 outs, and Pete Alonso comes up to bat with runners on the corners. Here's Mets radio host Howie Rose with the call.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a fly ball to right field. Pretty well hit. Frelick back at the wall. He jumps. It's gone. He did it. He did it. Pete Alonso.
Bryce Terang was the Brewers' last hope, and he grounded out into a double play to advance the Mets to the divisional. Here's what the hero of the game, Pete Alonso, had to say.
Come through for the team right there. Man, this is such a special effort all series. Man, we've worked so hard all year to get to this point. I'm just so happy I was able to contribute.
Tonight, Michigan and Washington hosted a national championship rematch in Seattle. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Late in the first, Will Rogers completes the pass to Denzel Boston for 3 yards and a Washington touchdown, the first score of the night. With just over 5 minutes to go in the half and trailing by 14, Michigan's Donovan Edwards runs for 39 yards into the end zone and puts the Wolverines on the board. In the first drive of the third, Washington quarterback Jack Tuttle passes to Colston Loveland for 8 yards for a touchdown and their first lead up early in the fourth. Ernest Hausman intercepts it for the Wolverines. Washington would later gain possession with 6 minutes remaining and drive the ball down the field for Jonah Coleman, who would take the handoff for a 1-yard rush to give the Washington the lead. With just over 3 minutes remaining in the game, Michigan attempts to come back, but Carmen Fabiculan intercepts the ball for the Huskies. Washington would go on to kick another field goal, securing a 27-17 victory. That's all for the Orange Power Sports Update. I'm Charlie Thomas. Thanks for watching.